What's good, everybody? It's Dame Stacks, artist slash producer, and today we got us a different kind of video. Basically, if you've been following my channel at all, everybody knows that I'm creating a video game. It's called My Brother's Keeper. It takes place in a post-apocalyptic world. There isn't any zombies. It's not the real cliche shit that y'all are used to. You know what I'm saying? I'll let the story come from the game, though. But basically, everybody's been asking me, how did I get into game design and how did I design my game the way it is by myself? First off, this is not an overnight thing. I've been working on the same project for 2 years. Most people who start wanting to make games or who want to get into the process assume that they can have a game out within 2 to 3 weeks. They get so excited, they try to hit the ground running, they wind up making some real generic shit. It's horrible. The next time they make a game, nobody even wants to see it, because the first one was shit. You literally kill your business before you ever get a chance to have one. You'd have to start a whole nother game making company and try again. Some of y'all start with y'all first game being so bad. It's like me, on the other hand, I was gonna make the same mistake. But then I thought about it, and I really thought about it, and I realized that if I'm going to develop a game, it's best that I do it right the first time. But the main thing that everybody be asking me about, though, is prefabs and assets. Where do I get the 3D models from? The same place everybody else does. It's like I made some of the models myself, and I'm not that good at it. But I have people make me models sometimes, and other times, just like everybody else, I buy them from the asset store. But the thing about the asset store is this. Buying assets from the asset store, first off, if you buy very used assets like the fucking abandoned hospital or shit like that, everyone is going to know exactly what that asset pack is. It's been used in so many games, it is ridiculous. Now, I'm not saying that to deter you from buying it. I'm saying that because how you use it is what matters. You cannot take the demo scene from an asset pack bundle from out the asset store, put some shit in it, and then release the exact same demo scene as everybody else. It's like literally, I don't know how many times I've seen the exact same demo scene used in completely different games. It's actually fucking ridiculous. It is upsetting that no one cared enough about originality to try to change things around. They use the same scripts that come with the asset bundle pack, meaning nothing is different. It's the exact same game, just remade by different people, all because they wanted to hurry up and put a game out there. It is so much easier to just develop your own level using prefabs within the asset pack in an original way. So I'm not saying don't get assets or don't get asset packs. I'm saying the originality that you apply with them is what counts. You have to make it look original. It can't be a copy and paste demo scene. It can't be the exact same game as somebody else. We don't want to see no more Slender remakes. It's like Slender is Slender. Don't keep remaking the fucking 8 pages game with different characters, and like, I don't know how many developers are going to remake that same game and then try to sell it to the people. Or all of these Five Nights at Freddy clones. It's like all of these Amnesia clones. There's so many games that are exactly the same that the indie market is becoming super saturated, and it really, I ain't gonna say it's nobody's fault, but it's really just developers wanting to hurry up and get involved in game development. If you look at my gameplay video from the game that I'm trying to make, yes, I have assets that you'll probably recognize. But when you see how I use them, it is so much different than how they've been used previously that it doesn't matter. It's like it won't even matter. It's like if I take the abandoned, I'm just going to keep using this as an example because I've seen it over 17 times. If I take the abandoned hospital pack, right? And I literally make my own walls, make my own buildings, develop my own scripts and things of that nature, my own music. Don't use any generic jump scares. Don't download no Google stock sounds that everyone uses that is on the first page of the site. It's like you would not be able to tell. And even if you could tell, it would not matter. So basically all I'm saying is just be creative and put thought into it, and don't be scared to take your time. The biggest thing you need to do is take your time. It's better to do it right the first time and be successful than to do it wrong as hell and set yourself up for failure for years to come. Because you'll set yourself up for failure for years to come. So it's like really just sit down, think about what you want to do, map it out, make sure you got a decent story. If your game ain't gonna have a story, make sure it got fun gameplay, but just make sure that you are innovative and you do something that is original to you. Even if it's only the level. I ain't saying motherfuckers gotta be flying backwards and shit with heads that detach or nothing crazy like that. I'm just saying that make sure you are not copying and pasting someone else's game that crucifies you. Like, comment, and subscribe, and come hang out with the producer some more. We chillin'.
Purchase your